So, hey guys, welcome to this brand new journey consolidation video. Today, I have with me somebody really wonderful, somebody I had a very long conversation with, and somebody who truly understands the essence of embracing holistic health and then maintaining it for life. We have with us Mr. Anil Maheshwari, and he's going to be sharing his experience and his fitness journey with us, which is going to be of a lot of inspiration for whoever is going to be watching this. सो अनिल जी शुरू करते हैं। सबसे पहले तो प्लीज अपने आप को इंट्रोड्यूस कीजिए और बताइए
Great.
कि ये जर्नी हमने शुरू कैसे की साथ।
Sure. Great. Thank you, Amitoj. So hello everyone. My name is Anil, and I currently I'm living in Gurgaon, and I work in IT industry, basically software industry. I have been working for almost 17 years, and coming to how we started this journey. So if you see working in IT industry means there is a very little less physical activity, and I think taking that for granted for so many years finally started to show up in my body, mainly you can say in terms of like lipid profile, like cholesterol levels, all of those were really shooting up. And though I have been basically looking at those parameters, but finally when it is really gone beyond the boundaries, then like I decided to basically really do something about it. So that is where and then of course like one of the friend, he also like basically was working with basically Amitos. So he introduced me, and for me this is something now I could no longer ignore, because health is very like health is the most. So I am someone who believes in health is the most important thing I need to take care. Right? Without health, there is nothing. So that is how we started the journey. That how can I really be fit, be vital, and like really be basically like energetic to take care of all the things. So this is how we started, Amitos. Yes.
Beautiful, so well articulated. So, just to give context to whoever is watching, that when Anil and I we started talking, the concern was not about getting an aesthetic physique कि मुझे ऐसी body चाहिए, मुझे ऐसे दिखना है. It was about covering the essence of what Anil just said. Like he said that he always wanted to be at the pink of his health, and he has been even before he joined us and before we started working together. But the concerning part was that because stress and IT and the nature of job and the negligence of health was taking over, his lipid profile was a little disrupted, so to say. And one very beautiful thing that Anil told me was that I don't want to rely on medicines. I want to make sure that I fix all of these things myself. So I remember us starting with a very, very proactive aim. And it was wholly and solely based on the fact that Anil wants to make the most of his life when it comes to his physical health, so to say, as well. So फिर हमारी journey शुरू हुई, and we started working on the regimen that we created for Anil. So Anil, my next question to you is that now we know why we got started, but what were the changes that you started to see within yourself? Because let me tell you guys, Anil has lost close to 9 kgs. Lipid profile is completely normal. We'll make sure that we barrage his before and after pictures so that you guys can draw inspiration. But my question is, Anil, what were the changes you started to see within yourself, which kind of made you believe that holistic health is possible and you'll be able to get through this without medical intervention or medicines, so to say?
Got that, Amazon. So I think couple of things which I can clearly see. One is the kind of overall diet plan Hanur has been working on. I think that has been going awesome. Like I had no idea that probably like I had this misconception like what are the good sources of different nutritions, right? And when Hanur came up with the plan, that was something very new for me, and then sticking to that plan without compromising on basically you can say uh, like whatever I want to eat, like keeping that also balance into the diet, and then at the same time how do we take care of the nutrition, right? So one was that, and second was basically then it really like for me like building a sense of discipline, consistency. The team is there, Hanur, Nabil, right? And like certain level of accountability for myself has set in ki how I can take care of my health, right? So I think that has been working very nicely. These two things, and then this is how it is showing up in the health. I can feel lighter. I can let's say I'm going for running. I can run for much longer period without basically getting tired, right? So like, and then like that discipline has kicked in, like daily, like this is what I got to do. Like,
Hmm.
so I think all these things put together, I think yes, this is what I like started with, and yes, certainly I'm there now.
अमेजिंग, ग्रेट, सो गुड टू हियर। सो अनिल, फिर आपने अपने फेवरेट खाना खाने को नहीं छोड़ा, मतलब आपने उबला हुआ खाना नहीं खाया, और आप कह रहे हो कि आपने अपने टेस्ट को भी नहीं त्यागा, राइट?
Yes,
डाइट पे
yes,
तो लोग ऐसे करते
absolutely.
हैं।
Absolutely, Amit. So it was not like dieting. Like I am not
हम्म,
like eating food or compromising. So like
हम्म,
Hanur basically created that plan that yes, how can you
हम्म,
basically like whatever I used to eat at home earlier also, mostly it was like that only. But then
हम्म,
like of course like whatever changes she brought in. So yes, absolutely, I get that Amitos, that it was not ulawa khana and all of that. Like it was normal khana only basically.
Amazing, amazing. That clears the misconception, because a lot of people believe, Anil, that जब भी आप कोई fitness program join करते हो, so then it has to be such a army like, such a regimented approach जहाँ पे आपको खाना पीना और जीना तीनों छोड़ना पड़ता है. So that is the reason I asked you the question, and you so wonderfully clarified it. But Anil, I also want to understand that you yourself, you've not been a terribly unfit person, so to say, from the very beginning, even when we spoke
Yes.
first time. So what I want to understand is, how was the association that we had different from the things that you were already doing in the past, right? And how did you believe that it could consolidate something long term for you? बिकॉज बहुत बार लोग कहते हैं कि हमने खुद भी कोई चीजें हैं हम कर सकते हैं, आपसे भी जब मेरी डिस्कशन हुई थी, दैट मैंने पहले भी हेल्थ, फिटनेस, रनिंग, ये सब चीजें खुद की है. सो व्हाट वाज डिफरेंट दिस टाइम दैट स्टूड आउट फॉर यू, which made you believe that, okay, yeah, this is the insight that I've gained, which I've gained with the association that we've had to.
Sure, Amitu. I think that it has to do mostly with the diet. Like
Hmm.
I had a different misconception. For example, like for me, it was like I am taking good diet.
Hmm.
Like I am like I even I was skipping lunch also. Like yes, for a good time I was skipping lunch.
Hmm.
Let's say I'm eating sprouts, and these are the healthy foods.
Hmm.
So I was really of this opinion that yes, I am really having a very good diet.
Hmm.
Right. But when Hanur came up with the diet plan, that was the insight for me, if you ask me. Like we're keeping everyday meals only in the diet, right? But
Hmm.
then how do I basically make it balance, right? How do I enough protein and everything, right? So that was the insight for me, if you see, if you ask me,
Hmm.
right? Because like I had like for me, I had been taking a good diet, and still I was having
Hmm.
so high lipid,
Right.
right? So for then like main thing was the diet, and then like basically how do I eat, couple it with the good amount of physical exercise. Like I was
Amazing.
taking that for granted, right? And then like we started doing physical exercises also, like right, how many daily steps, so and so. And now I have that discipline, like, and that also did not require like
Hmm.
going too much out of comfort.
Hmm.
I see that yeah, I can take care of that physical activity at the same time, like having a good diet, and both these things combined together, I think I am set for life, Amitosh.
So beautifully said. I'm very sure Harnoor is going to be very happy and proud to hear that, you assisted, you were very well assisted by her dieting prowess. Because I remember when Harnoor and I also had a word about your particular case, we realized that you were not doing bad things, so to say. Just the way of doing them had to be made more streamlined, so to say. So I remember that आप कुछ खराब तो खा नहीं रहे थे. पहले उसको
Yes,
quantify हमने सही करना था, and the second thing which we had to do was we had to cover the discrepancies in your nutrition,
yes, yes.
in making it a balanced meal. So I'm very, very sure Harnoor, our senior dieting strategist, she's going to be very, very happy on hearing that she had such a profound impact on Anil's life. And I'll make sure I tell her that by showing her this lovely video. And so that also gets me to the next question, that besides the diet, right? Right, diet तो अब आपको समझ आ गया कि कैसे consolidate करना है. But if I ask you, what was the one learning, if you had to just consolidate only one thing, which you found was, your best learning from the program that we worked in, or the one thing that you liked the most about the association, what would that be and why?
One thing I would say, like the accountability
Hmm.
that has kicked in now.
Hmm.
Like I basically like through this association, now I have built that accountability for myself, for my health. I think that is one thing basically that is going to stick to me. that and then now like one is accountability and second is like now I have seen this working.
Hmm.
So both of these things together, now I can see that I am going to stick with it. Like even like I am going to be no more associated on day-to-day basis, but
Hmm.
I am going to be comfortably sticking to this plan.
Wow. So this is
Yeah.
the transition from coach's accountability to self accountability. That you can be your own coach and you can keep yourself accountable because now you
Yes,
know the right.
exactly. Right.
Wonderful, Anil. I mean, let me tell you this, guys. Anil is a man of few words, but those words carry so much weight. And this was the thing I realized. I mean, Anil and I, we had a very long conversation before Anil, of course, joined us. And I think I spoke way more. But whenever Anil did speak, it carried the weight of profound wisdom that we are seeing today. So Anil, that gets me to the final question that I have for you, and that is that number. इसके दो parts हैं actually. पहला है
Sure.
अब तो you know the right way of dieting and you know how to keep yourself accountable. So what are going to be your future plans now that the lipids are stabilized and your weight is also well in the BMI range, right? Future plans, number one. And number two, a lot of people, Anil, want to draw inspiration from you who are watching you here on this video. उनके लिए आपका क्या मैसेज होगा regarding the association we had and what you mainly thought about this journey, so to say? Because ये वही लोग हैं जो आपकी तरह ही सोचते हैं कि हम अपने आईटी लाइफ में बिजी हैं, कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ में बिजी हैं, हमारे पास अपनी हेल्थ के लिए टाइम नहीं है. समथिंग होल्ड्स देम बैक. So what would you like to say to them through your journey of getting your health or maybe seizing your health to, the ultimate fitness freedom that you found for yourself?
Okay, sure, Amito. I think to the first part basically, like our I see myself in the future. Of course, like one is continuing this. Like I have now got a very good hold of overall the like diet and workout, right? And then second thing is like I now I see myself like very much fitter. Like for so I am like thinking of let's say next year half marathon. I would be like trying. I would be going for basically running to that kind of thing, right? So these are the things I can see for myself possible, right? One is that, and second, coming to the second part, I think like my only message would be that let us not take this granted. Like health is the most important thing, and this association, like how it has really like supported me is like without probably like going beyond like very out of the comfort zone. Like it's more like how do we like make something work with the life you are living, like every one of us is working like 10 to 7 jobs, right? Then we have families, we have different commitments, right? Like and like being in the family means like food is also getting cooked for everyone together. It's not that I have like I can have different food for myself in the family, right? So put together the kind of life we are living, right? I think like Amitoj and team, how they have really created a plan and supported. Like within that, how do we make basically health work? So that is what I would say to everyone. Like, and I'm sure like now people are getting very health conscious. They are really caring about the health. So this could be a very good platform to take care and to basically transform how do we look at health and how do we take care of the health.
Amazing, Anil. Again, like I said, little words, small words, but very profound wisdom. And I love that about you and the association that we've had. So, guys, yes, this concludes the wonderful conversation that we had with Anil, making it a memoir of his journey and reminding him of, the true power and the true finesse of fitness lying within himself. So, firstly, I would like to thank you, Anil, for taking out time from your busy schedule. I know this is a work day for you, work day for us, and still we are having this conversation. And I would also wish you all the very best and wish you all thresholds of success, not just in fitness, but in life. And I would also propel you, not just to, of course, reach the pinnacle, but also to maintain all the progress that you've achieved so far. And guys, this is it. I seriously hope you guys found a lot of value out of this lovely conversation I had with Anil. And most importantly, got motivated to begin your health and fitness journey, not 6 months into the future, but now itself. Because you might have heard the saying that when you have health by your side, you have 1,000 problems. But when you don't have health by your side, you just have one problem, and that is your health. So, whatever your fitness goals are, we here at Team ASF are here to help you achieve them in a quick, rightful, and sustainable manner. We are soon going to be back with another lovely conversation, just like the one I had with Anil, and try to motivate you in whatever way possible. Until then, This is Amitoj Singh, founder at ASF, and Mr. Anil Maheshwari signing off. Thank you so much, Anil.
Thank you, Amitav. It's great.
All right.